What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Indiana Pacers fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard. Who's on the court over here? Who's on left? What's on second? Or all that good stuff. Thank you all for being here tonight. The first back-to-back this year for the San Antonio Spurs. And Victor Wembanyama is going to play tonight. Wasn't so sure if he would play back-to-backs, but he is going to be in there. Everybody's in there for the Spurs except for Devin Vassell, still out with a groin injury. A groin injury. Not making any light of it. If you get the reference, good for you. And for those of you that are here last night with the Spurs disappointing loss, my voice is doing a little better. I don't know if we'll make it to the end of the game sounding like a little better, but we'll do what we can. Hello, Spurs. Good evening. Wow. Okay, I can't do that. Good evening, Isabel. Thank you for stopping in. Boombastic, Daniel Barry, Gabriel, Darrow. I couldn't sound any worse than I did yesterday. I got a cup of warm water full of honey, and it does not taste very good. So you might see an interesting reaction from me when I drink it. Roy, I do hope we have this tonight. Mr. Z, Cool Cat Coyote, I've got my Rico again. Victor Wembanyama is in the chat. Wemby, you gonna go for 30 tonight? Ernie, thank you. I have been busting my butt to get my throat healed up as soon as possible. Tons of rest, tons of NyQuil, tons of honey, this, that, and the other. I've been really rehabbing, if you will, so I could be here for us, for our channel. We are so close to 21,000. We're like 30 away, so we're going to hit that at some point this month, and hopefully 22 by the end of the year, and we'll see what happens next year. Hello, Hector Jimenez. Thank you for stopping. Of course, you guys know the deal. If you'd like to support the channel, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, but I imagine most of you already subscribed. But if you're not, make sure you do that. Got a little thumbs up track. Hope you like it. It is me singing, so there you go. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! I couldn't find a good pop clip to put with that. I tried. I looked and I looked. Wemby said he's going to have 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, 5 assists, and 3 steals. That would be a great line. Jack Squirty, good evening. I mean, like, I've been taking NyQuil, Mr. Z. I'll be taking some cherry NyQuil. I love cherry NyQuil. Shouldn't try to say that, but I love cherry NyQuil, so I'll be taking that before I go to bed. And I'm going old school tonight, my friends. I'm rocking it like it's 1995. Wemby is playing. We need the Raptors to win some games, Jats, but not too many. Yeli, good evening to you. Noya, I try. I really do try. I upgraded the Thunder Dunk of Justice recently. Selena's got a soundtrack, although my girlfriend said, I don't think she's the biggest fan of my music, which I don't blame her. It's metal, and that's not her wheelhouse. But I try. I do try. Devin is still out, Ernie. He might only be out for another game or two, but he is still out tonight. So I think Malachi Branham's starting in his place. I will try not to cough on camera and mute it when I can. Malachi played good last night. He was like, what, 8 of 9 from the field or 7 of 8? Because Mel's still, I don't know, Noya. Victor, I'll tell you what. Jump on the channel and I'll make you a mod immediately. We'll schedule an interview. Hit me up on the Twitters. All right, I'm going to take my first shot of warm water with honey in it. Here's to you. I do know who Bucket is. Buckethead was in Guns N' Roses for a little while. That's the only band I know he's been in, but I have heard of Buckethead. He usually wears something on his head, not a bucket. Probably glaze and baking. All right, here we go. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So, Isabel, the Spurs have the Raptors pick next year, but it is top 6 protected, which means if the Raptors get the 6th pick overall, we don't get it. If they get the 7th pick overall or later, we do get it. So we kind of want them to finish bad, but not too bad. Pop said there'll be no restriction on Wemby's minutes because he's only 19 years old and he needs to feel we're back to back. All right, Phil. Take a shot every time Sohan doesn't pass to Wemby. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, old mate. Apparently, I will be hearing the Pacers broadcast, Spurs fan. I'm watching this on NBA League Pass, and I saw the Pacers announcers, so I can't hear it anyway. It's not a big deal. I have the sound down just so I can kind of hear the whistles, and that's about it. I don't want to get any copyright trouble with the NBA, so I won't hear a word they're saying. But I presume that they're going to jack Wemby's name up left and right. You guys have been telling me in the chat every time it's the away announcers for the Spurs, or not the Spurs announcers, they're calling him Wembayama or Wembayana, or they're just butchering his name. Yeah, should I do a recall every time that Jeremy Sohan doesn't pass to an open Wemby? I'll be like, my cheeks will be out like a chipmunk or a squirrel full of acorns. I'll be like, we're showing her pass again. It's not funny, but it's actually sad but true. Jeremy, he was good the game before against the Suns. Last night, he was kind of looking for his own shot, which if you're going to be a point guard, if you got the shot, take it. But you don't want to be constantly looking for your own shot. And that's going to be, to his credit, that's going to be a tough adjustment to him. That's not a natural position. It's not like Trey Jones, who was actively looking for his teammates, actively looking for Wemby. I am going to need 10 bags of these. All right, so shot a Ricola every time Sohan could pass it to Wemby, and he doesn't. You guys are going to have to keep me on my toes. I'm going to line up 5 right here. Actually, no, let's put 6. And let's hope Jeremy, let's put 8. Let's just put the whole bag out. All right, I got 10. I got 12 left. 13 left. Lucky number 13. So hopefully Sohan doesn't miss Wemby 13 times tonight, or I'll be all out. Cortez Smith with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, TJ McConnell plays like a Hall of Famer when we play him. A lot of players have their best games of all time against us, and we make them look like superstars. Ernie, we blew it yesterday. Trey's not starting at the moment. And yes, Gerald's absolutely learning process. Thank you, Cortez. Appreciate the super chat. Tony Parker, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton, Steve Nash, Tyrese Halliburton are prime examples of how a point guard should be like. Seriously, I have them all lined up. I'm not lying. And there's more right here too. I hope I don't need them all. Jeremy, don't kill me. Calvin Johnson is in. He was listed as questionable. He is in tonight. Spurs fan, that's true. And Pop, I think, really wants to run the Jeremy Sohan point guard experiment. We all know Pop can be stubborn, and he said, I'm going with this. I'm going to make it work. He's not pulling the plug yet. But yes, they are much more exciting. And Tristan, that's a very good pair. Vassell, sounds like a couple games. He'll be out as long as my voice is shot. Very stubborn, yes. Ugh. Ugh. Appreciate y'all being here, and as always. All right, let's have a win tonight. Well, hey, it's DeJounte Murray, former San Antonio Spur. Hope he's doing all right. Just saying. I have no ill will towards him. I seriously hope. Wish him the best. I know some fans are angry at him for some of the things he said when he left. I'm over it. But I get it if you're not a fan. I don't know, they're jumping from player to player. They're showing LeBron James. I don't know what's going on. My laptop's not plugged in. That's what's going on. There we go. Bombastic Ghost, where's go to you? Spurs, Bulls. Oh, you'll be at the game, Daryl. And the Bulls have former San Antonio Spur DeMar DeRozan. I don't think you guys have any other Spurs on there. Cortez with the $5 super chat said Spurs fans are getting called bandwagon now. We were all here in 2020 on that 10-game road losing streak, which was brutal. Last year, Cortez, the Spurs had, I believe, a 14 or 16-game losing streak. I don't remember what it was. It was so long. It was terrible. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. I mean, look, there are those of us that were interested in the Spurs the last 2, 3, 4 years and last year. And there's obviously more eyeballs on the Spurs. ESPN didn't give a crap about our team. They're all in now. TNT is showing games now. There are a lot of YouTube channels that didn't care about our guys, but are following now. It's the Wemby effect. Let's just roll with it and know that we were there. Speaking of Wemby, Johnson, Collins, Brand, Mitsoen are the starters for the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Is it white jerseys tonight? Okay. That's what I'm saying about Bassett. Give him a little 14th losing streak here. Nice. We got to give him a little time, but it is frustrating at times. Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin, Miles Turner, Bruce Brown, and Tyrese Halliburton are the starters for the Indiana Pacers, which is what I had, and that's what they're going with. Hey, Jabez, thank you for stopping in. Some of you may know I'm a New York Giants fan. Daniel Jones tore his ACL yesterday, out for the year. I'm starting to think that dude might need to think about hanging him up. I know he's only like 26. He's had 2 neck injuries, now torn ACL. I'm sure he's not going to hang him up, but if he gets injured again when he comes back, he's done. Exactly. Forget about the past. Thank you, Keith. Trying to sound better. And I got my rows of Ricola here. Apparently, every time Jeremy Sohan misses Wemby when he's open on a pass, I got to eat one of these. Might run out quick. Very, very quick. I think the players are on the court, and away we go. Pacers win the jump ball. Ernie and the New York Giants need a lot of stuff. You need a lot. Halliburton now 3-point lane, guarded by Jeremy Sohan. We'll pass it off to Turner, and Pacers offense will set. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And we'll have an open 3 from the corner. No good by Obi Toppin. Spurs ball. I might be eating a lot of these Ricolas. And a quick turnover by the Spurs. Kingsley, Halliburton, Mathurin, Brown, Toppin, and Turner for the Pacers. For the Spurs, the usual, sort of the usual. Collins, Wemby, Kelman, Malachi Branham, and Jeremy Sohan. And a nice drive into the paint by Halliburton. He gets the layup. And the Pacers have the first bucket of the game. They could be the Spacers. There we go. There's our on the court. A little more lined up. Another turnover by the Spurs. I don't even see who turned it over. But we have a miss by the Pacers. Zach followed the rebound, and now I'm locked into the game. 11 minutes to go. Spurs down 2-0. So with the ball, passes out to Keldon Johnson. Johnson going to drive. Spins around in the post. Back to Collins. Collins, little jumper. Spurs are on the board, 2-0. I swear Malachi has no neck. Mastro, good evening to you. And Wemby is playing. Yes. And yes, Neil, we are off to the races with the turnovers. We have a drive and a miss by Benedict. And a foul. Yeah, I agree, Anthony. An early game. Thank goodness. And we have 2 free throws coming up for the Indiana Pacers. Spurs are off tomorrow, thank goodness. I'll have 48 hours to rest my voice. I clearly need it. Benedict, 2 shots. Appreciate you all hanging out tonight on a Monday night. I know there's a Monday night football game on soon. I have no idea who's playing. 3-2. Somebody let me know in the chat who's playing tonight. I have no idea. I have ESPN right now with Sling. And I could watch it after this game. I have no idea who's playing. Both good, 4-2. Had 3 prime games in 3 years. Don't want NBA's luck. Fair enough, Cortez. Appreciate the super chat again. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. And I hear you. And now Sohan gets in there, and he gets a Thunder Dunk of Justice. Sohan wide open in the paint. Had an easy dunk there. And now a blown layup in the paint by Halliburton. One foul, not going to get it. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. 4 out, 10 minutes to go. Wemby drives into the paint. Turn around, spin around Jay. Little short. ABC, Gabriel, thank you for stopping in. Hard from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. And we're going to have a foul on the Spurs. I'm sure, Isabel. It's killing me too. Thank you, David. I was watching ESPN or TNT, and the news guy was like, if Wemby's teammates don't want to find him, they can all get traded. Wow. Good evening, Jared. Jared, I'm sure you heard the news about our quarterback. Miles Turner was fouled, and he's at the line for 2. First one's good. Daniel Jones out for the year. Scores on the wrong side. Spurs were the home team last night, so I'm still thinking they're on the right. They're on the left now. Left. My other left. Both free throws good. 6-4. I still have a lot of drugs in my system. Yes, I do. Wemby in the paint, and he's going to get fouled immediately. As Obi Toppin on the foul. Jones might be done. I was saying that just a moment ago on the stream. He might be down or done for good. I don't know. Thank you, Physique. I've been working hard to get my voice fixed. Non-shooting foul. Spurs ball. Y'all know what the ball drives to the paint. Gets it out to Sohan. Sohan pulls up for... I think that was blocked or deflected and went out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball with 2.5 seconds. I know, torn ACL, Jared. Koku Shibo, good evening. I don't know, it's Pacers ball. Flip the call. Halliburton in the paint, fouling it. These refs need to swallow their whistles. This is out of control. That's an M1 for Halliburton. They counted the continuation and layup. But already starting off, whistle, 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 whistle. I don't like it when they call games like this at all. It kills. Versus, he's not getting the ball much. Trey Jones coming in already. Is that 2 foul on Jeremy Sohan already? Yeah, they counted that. They're blowing the whistle a lot in this game, and you guys know I'm not a fan of fouls over and over again. Let them freaking play. Brand them into the paint. Runner. Butter. 6-9. Just saying. 6-9. Official channel number of TSR Sports. Way back there in the jersey. Quick pull-up jumper by Bruce Brown is good. 11-6. First time I said his name tonight. Is that a fact, Zach? Kellen's going to get fouled by Benedict. Yep, they're blowing the whistles often and early. Yep, Trey Jones is in TG1. I don't know why ESPN's not updating the... They haven't updated it over here yet. It's odd. Jones with a lob, no good. Yeah, Jones is in there. It's not updated on ESPN yet. But I have no control over that. Turner with the miss. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. 11-6. 8-4. Well, my clock's not running. Wemby got a pull-up jumper. Wemby's first points in the game. Create his own shot. Good evening, Ron. Jeremiah, it was a game, all right. One I'd like to forget. Turner with the bucket, and my clock is not. There we go. There we go. That's better. 13-8. Pacers up. Collins for 3. Collins was ice cold from beyond the arc to start the season, but it's really heating up over the last couple of games. All right. And Halliburton. I think that was a 3. They haven't updated the score yet. We have a timeout pop. David, the whistles are real. And so was my Spurs coat. Old school. Appreciate everybody hanging out on a Monday night. Kevin, this is a live play-by-play reaction. I can't show the game because, well, I can show this game. But I haven't misled anybody. It does say live play-by-play reaction. Nowhere in this channel does it say we're showing the game. The only game I will show is this one. Sucker! Good evening, Vincent. Thanks for stopping in from Colombia. We're getting close to 50 thumbs up, my friends. Only you can make it happen. Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go! All right, well. What's up, Pedro? There, what do you think of that? Pedro, hope you're doing well tonight. Spurs are down, I think, 16-11. A bucket was made by Halliburton. I think it was a 3. I was looking away for a second. They didn't update the score on TV, so I'm waiting for it to update. Wemby just needs to take the ball on his own. He could do that. His teammates act like they are the number one pick. I hear you. Hand over fist. Good evening to you. Whoosh. Oh, it's gross. Neil, our defense was worse than the league last year. Cortez, I've got my Spurs mark. Well, I got this in 1995. I don't remember where I bought this. No idea. I got the Kelman jersey from Fanatics. I got the Duncan jersey off of eBay. Bought that in a store in like 1995. That was from a subscriber, mailed it to my P.O. box, and then that was from, I don't remember where. They hooked me up with a free jersey. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it. I don't want a one-man show, but when you got to get involved. I am from Western Massachusetts. Immersive, good evening. Google updates if you open. Yeah, I did. It did update now. It's not tequila, Pedro, but it's gross. Got a Saquon jersey that's getting tossed in the trash. I'm sorry, Cortez. No Ricolas yet, but I could use one. Ricola. Don't understand why they don't run more plays for Wemby. I hear you. You need to get him going early. Mike, possible. I'm working on getting a Tony Parker jersey, Ricardo. Yes, Pedro, I'm a Spurs fan. Butterfly, good evening. Yeah, racist. I won't pay $200 for a jersey. I can't do it. At 16.11. No, not Google. The TV. Immersive. The NBA League Pass score was not updated. It is Spurs ball. Trey Jones out, three-point land, drives. Gets it to Malachi Branham, and Branham gets into the paint and gets his own.
Thunder dunk of justice.
We have another whistle. Mario, that Daniel Jones news is terrible. Harry said I should get a poop jersey. Like a poop emoji. Colby Toppin in the paint gets fouled by Wemby, and the Pacers are probably in the bonus now. AB. A poop jersey would be a Kawhi Leonard jersey, in my opinion. Yeah, and Mario, I think his career is getting shorter and shorter by the day. 2 neck injuries, a torn ACL. Tyrod Taylor's out. DeVito's a disaster. Colin Kaepernick's still available. I would stop watching the Giants this year. I don't know if I can watch them as it is now. They're awful. I don't think anybody that gets signed off the street is going to put them in a better spot to win. Wemby with the ball right now. Wemby over to Zach Collins. 10 on the shot clock. Collins back to Wemby on the pick and roll. Wemby pull up Jay. Blow off. No good. Interesting, Phil. Brady's fish fry jersey. 18-13. 6.5 minutes ago. Step back 3 for Halliburton. No good. Wemby with the rebound. And Wemby's still in there. Usually gets pulled at the 7-minute mark. So that's good if you're a Wemby fan. He has the ball right now. Gets it into Collins. Collins drives. Runs into the paint. Right back out to Malachi Branham. Branham's 3 is no good. Rebound by Miles Turner. And a quick pull-up 3 down the other end is no good by Bruce Brown. Spurs ball. Jay, I'm a fan of the black on black big time. Kelvin flies into the paint. Tough shot. And 1. Joshua, I don't know who Joshua Dobbs is. James Harden debuts tonight. Have lots of poop jerseys, do you? Okay. They do, Ricardo. They do sometimes. 18-15, Wemby coming out of the game. See if we can get a win tonight after last night's disappointing overtime loss. That was rough. Kelvin's free throw is no good. I'm not too winded. I think he's one of those guys that needs to warm up a little bit as the game goes. You know what? I'm going to eat one of these anyway. I need one. Cheers. Toppin drives in the paint, misses the layup. Spurs ball. Kelvin cross court to Trey Jones. Jones for three. Not really the play I'm looking for there. Quick pull up three by Trey Jones. Not our most efficient three-point shooter. And now another foul on the Spurs. Kelvin pleading his case. The refs have been very whistle happy tonight, and the Pacers are on the bonus. That's 2 free throws. Wednesday against the Knicks. Yes, on ESPN. You know we'll be live for that. Miles Turner at the line for 2. Butterfly. The Spurs were up by 20 at one point. And the Raptors came back and tied it in the fourth quarter, and then the Spurs lost in overtime. That's what happened last night. It was rough. Cortez, he's a stretch 5. He can hit the 3 as a center. Yeah, he does. But Porto played well against us last night. Or yesterday afternoon, be more appropriate. 2015. Come on, San Antonio, let's get going. Charles Bassey's checked in for the Spurs. Trey Jones with the ball, starts to drive. Goes across to McDermott, and Dougie for 3. Dougie's been shooting really well lately. Very well. Good audition for other teams. 20-18. Halburn drives, and the high layup is no good, but the putback is good by Turner, 22-18. Trey Jones brings it up the court, drops it off to Dougie. Doug's going to drive in the paint, alley-oop to Bassey. Too much alley, not enough hoop. Bassey gets the ball, does get a little jump hook, so couldn't convert on the alley-oop, but he does get the little jump hook. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. Not how you get it in as long as it goes in. Turner for 3. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. GC, C3. None of that, man. Osman for 3. Keep it, yeah. Butterfly, you have every right to do that. That was way unnecessary. Almost a turnover by the Pacers. And instead, a huge, easy dunk for Obi Toppin. I think that was Toppin. Yep, 27-23. Toppin with the dunk. 4 minutes to go. Osman drops it off to Jones. Brandon will drive into the paint. Layup. No good. Thought I heard a whistle. I did not. Pacers on the run. Quick pull-up 3. And out and in for Buddy Hield. Didn't he kill us last time he played us, Buddy Hield? That means we need a lot of guys to step up. Cowboy X Factor. It was getting better, and then as the game is progressing here, it's getting worse. Fortunately. That's not as bad as last night. Thankfully, the Spurs are off tomorrow. I'll rest my voice tomorrow and then be good to go for Wednesday against the Knicks. I've got water with honey in it, and it's disgusting. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, Butterfly, so hopefully doesn't happen again. They are Hanover Fists. They are. They're off to a good start. Only the first quarter. Thank you, Kalo. I'm trying to sound better. I'm doing everything I can to get healthy. Get my voice healthy. Laryngitis. Lost my bout to Captain Laryngitis, and it's legit. He's kicking my butt. Of course, I could always go back to whispering in the microphone, because whispering does not hurt my voice or my throat. So I could do that all night, but I don't think you would appreciate that, would you? Probably not. It'd be weird yelling or whispering with me with the thunder dunk of justice. Because if you're wearing earphones right now, it might sound a little weird. I don't know what that was. Yes, sometimes at the 7-minute mark spur of the moment. I do have warm water with Teen Don. And Neil, no update. No update on Vassell yet. I read today that maybe he'll only be out for a few games. What's a few games? 2? 5? Hey, TSR Sports. Oscar, thank you. I'm trying, man. Yesterday was painful at times talking. It was rough, especially when it went to overtime. Oh, man. I was rougher, and I'm not going to lie. I was rough from last night. Not because the team lost, but my voice was destroyed by that point. Yes, he does do minute rotation. Absolutely. It seems like it, at least. Yeah, last night was rough with the loss in orifice. My voice was squeaking like I hit puberty constantly. And the loss in overtime just really hurt. I did not realize Rick Carlisle was second among active coaches in wins. Klopp's, of course, number one. Oh my gosh. It is unnecessary, man. Stop, man. Just stop. You're just going to keep getting timed out. Don't waste your time. I'll time you out. It won't be like that. Aaron Naismith drains at 3, and now the Spurs are down by 10. People are crazy tonight. I'd like to see Dominic Barlow get some more minutes. Dougie for 3. Nope. The Pacers are laying it on our Spurs right now. And they're 0-2 against the Spurs last year, so we played good against them. Rough start tonight. Another 3 by Naismith, no good. Spurs ball. Julian Champagne's checked in. He has not got many minutes this year. He's open in the paint. Missed the shot. That's going to be a turnover. Pacers ball. Rick Carlisle is Jim Carrey. Yeah, LJ, he was having a good game last night. He was. I don't know what happened. Quick pull up 3. No good. Naismith with the rebound. Pacers are starting to launch 3s left and right. That's a long 2. That's good. 35-23. Tyrese Halliburton with the 2s. That's true, yeah, Gary Torres. Now Champagne with a very light, yet albeit.
Thunder Dunk of Justice.
Although people aren't going to hang out. People aren't going to want to watch the Spurs if they're losing. Osman into the paint after a spin move, a layup. No good. Cortez, this is, I don't know what this lineup is. Whoops. Another foul on the Spurs. They are struggling without Wemby. We're on track to win about 40. 41 to be exact. 2 free throws for the Pacers. It's Obi Toppin at the line for 2. First one's good. Oh, come on, Neil. It's way too early. Way too early to be saying that. Unknown? Yes, it does. I watch Spurs if they lose always like, oh, thank you, Cowboy X Factor. Cowboy X Factor, you've been with me since 2019, haven't you? Few of you have. Both free throws good. Isabel, they're playing bad tonight. That's how they're playing. Dougie with the ball. Left hand hook, no good. Foul, going in line for 2. These refs suck. Yeah, it's a lineup. That's what it is. I don't know what to make of it. Dougie at the line for 2. Dougie, I believe the oldest player on our roster, I think he's 33. Makes the first free throw, 37-26. Who's tearing it up for the Spurs? Nobody yet. Turner's had a pretty good start for the Pacers. And we might be taken again. There were. That's when I was covering everything in 2019. The Warriors, the Clippers, I was covering all the playoff games in 2019. I can't do that anymore, Yasirski. Sorry, Selena. Didn't mean to cough on you. Or did I? Dougie's second free throw. Good. Fashion, flexing, and finance. Good evening. LaMelo Ball. I don't think they'd trade for him. Not part of the plan. Naismith. Pull-up jumper. No good. Putback. Is good. Jalen Smith with the putback. Spurs just give up way too many second chance opportunities. Constant as a Northern Star. Dougie drives. Layup. No good. Forcing that shot a little bit. And now a turnover by the Pacers. Spurs ball. Down by we're giving up 39 points already. Not a good start. And we're going to have a timeout. With a minute left. Challenge. All right, well. Fair enough. Kelvin and Devin are pretty solid scorers. Grandpa McBuckets. Good evening, Beavis. Hey, Beavis. Who is this ball off of? Is this ball off of Charles Bassey? Or is it off Jalen Smith? There's balls everywhere. And they're bouncing. Playing like horse manure. Ricardo Zach off the bench. Who's playing in its place? Wemby. I don't think the Spurs want to put Wemby at center. Who starts at center? Mr. Z. Be that guy. I think our players are trying to get experience. Definitely not tanking. But learning how to play together. Learning how to win. And they're going to lose some games in the process. Butterfly. Jeremy was off last night. He looked rough. I think that's going to be Spurs ball. The ruling on the floor was Spurs ball. Carlisle challenged it. It looks like it's off Jalen Smith's hand. It hits Bassey, and I think it hits Smith after that. Spurs ball. My apologies for sniffling and still sounding not so good. Off last night, now still off. Not all of last night, Neil. Off in the fourth quarter and overtime. And picking up right where we left off. Minute to go. Dougie will bring it up for the Spurs. Dropped it off to Trey Jones. 14 on the shot clock. Jones pick and roll with Branham. Jones into the paint. Finds Champagny. 5 on the shot clock. Champagny. Crossover. Loses the ball. Allen Iverson, he's not. Pacers can 2 for 1. Up 39-27. Looking to break the 40-point mark in the first quarter. Get out there and Naismith. Naismith's going to get fouled. Which means 2 free throws. Howdy, Mark. Good evening to you. There's Carl on his team. Did he go down? I didn't catch that. No, they're not trading him. Yeah, we're not trading Wemby, the LBX Factor. Not happening. 39-27. There's Naismith at the line for 2. There's the 40th point. There's your quote of the night, Mr. Z. Allen Iverson, you are not. JBG, I'd be up for that. Both free throws good. Spurs now 14 already. It's less hard to fall in with the yes, same as Isabel. Dougie goes in for a dunk, misses a dunk, foul, going in the line for 2. Man, a lot of fouls in this game. It's feeling quite foul. You know, if you smell them cooking. Collins socks. Nice effort by Dougie. Got fouled by Jalen Smith, but I like the aggressiveness. Dougie's first free throw, no good. That kind of night. Cortez, it was a team effort losing that game last night. That was a team effort. Hanover Fish Champagne was great in Summer League, great in preseason. I don't know what happened to the regular season here. Not getting minutes, and when he's not getting, I mean, when he is getting minutes, not making the most of them. Dave, I agree. Let them play. Pacers ball 41-28. We have an open three. And it's good. Buddy Hield. There's 0.1 second on the clock. So, 16-point lead. Wow. Not what we're looking for, Spurs fans. Pacers fans, if there's any in the chat, looking good in the first quarter. Magic fan, good evening. Battle Group Wemby was playing. He played the first 6 minutes of the first quarter. Hasn't played since. I am going to do something I usually don't do. I need to go blow my nose. So I'm going to put the Go Spurs Go thing. And I'll be back in hopefully less than a minute. Because I feel very congested. And let me clean that up. Be right back. I'm back. Folks, this is why we picked number one. Fair. With the Jose? Are you eating Ricola too, Isabel? I need him. Pop is done when he's done. That's a fact. I suspect he'll coach at least 2 more years after this. If you don't like it, I would say, guys, he's going to be here for a few more years. I mean, we've talked on this channel a lot. Pop might coach until he's physically unable to do so, or he's no longer with us. This is what I do when the Spurs are losing. I hug Rogie. Makes me feel better. 44 points. Yep. Let me just need to set the game out. He looks tired. A bug? What's more spider? Yeah, go to the light. Go to the light. As does Zach have more attempts? I'm not surprised. Like John Lou, are not playing good. We were down by 16. Ugh. I mean, I guess best case scenario, if the Spurs get blown out, I can call a little early and rest my voice. I don't want us to get blown out. So Ants check back in the game. Wemby's checked back in. Wemby in the post, turned around, and gets blocked by Isaiah Jackson. That's going to happen. And a 3 down the other one by Hield. They said blocked by Isaiah Jackson. Who the hell's Isaiah Jackson? They don't have Isaiah Jackson on their team. That's what I heard. So, Wemby with the ball again. Jackson's 22. Wemby with the pull-up J. No good. Fouled. Going to the line for 2. I guess ESPN hasn't updated their thing yet. Hopefully it'll update here in a moment. Wemby is on the court. And there is a Jackson on the floor. Hey, some guys got ups. That's how Wemby gets blocked. It might be Phil. I hope not. Let me miss the first free throw. I know, yes, Hersky, but it's what I got. It's been a little slow on the updating the rosters tonight. It's been a lot slow on updating the rosters. Made 1 or 2. Still early. Hey, Raptors came back on us last night. There's no reason that we can't come back on the Pacers tonight. Right? Pull up 3. Way off by Andrew Nemhard. Spurs ball. Osmo with the ball. Over to Doug. Dougie, quick 3. All right. We're only, whoops. All right, I had a point. We're only down 15. Only 15, guys. San Antonio Hotspur, good evening. Now, the players get updated. That's an ESPN thing, but they're not. It's not updating right now for whatever reason. I have no control over this. Well, Buddy Hield killing us tonight. Pacers already got 50. 50! Hield got 12 points already. Wemby with the ball in three-point land. Wemby looking to drive. Gets into the paint. Spins around. Layup. Hits the bottom of the rim. No good. Osman gets the loose ball and loses it. And another whistle. First back-to-back this year, Benjamin. Well, this season. Yes, can we get to 100 thumbs up, my friends? Like and subscribe for your boy still doing the game even though he's clearly sick. And you can tell I sound sick. And Koob, good evening to you. We're losing because the chat's energy is low. Pick it up, people. Nice Kalo 5. Pick it up with the thumbs up. Osman at the line for 2. Missed the first free throw. I agree, Measy. Do I miss doing that voice? The sick voice? No. I'll be glad when it's gone. 50 to 32, 10 minutes to go. Osman at the line for one more free throw. Makes it. 50-30-30. Pop doesn't look too happy, but it was par for the course. I don't know why he's doing a 360 layup. Nemhard misses a jumper. Spurs ball. Dougie will bring it up. Off to Wemby. Wemby with the mile-long 3. That's good. Timeout. Pacers. Oh, the Metal Voice. I'll get it back. I'll be good in a couple days. The Spurs are down by 14, Jared. And Easy, I agree with you there. Yes. You are correct. Wow. All right, I'm alive. Yeah, ESPN's not updating, their website's not updating who's on the court. Usually I don't have a problem with that, but I guess with the blowout, they don't care. That's not true. They care. And they don't care. I don't have a way of updating that. I'm sorry. I have no control over that. I'm hitting refresh. Nothing. Wemby is in the game, but I can't get this. I was going to sneeze. That was all that's coughing. But thank you anyway. Struggle's real. The struggle's real. Sohan, I like him. Him playing out of position is certainly affecting him right now. Oh boy. I got water and honey. My voice was better at the start of the night. It's starting to fail me. I started it, and I will finish it. Matt Bonner said if he had dunked that 360 layup, he would retire from broadcasting. Fair. I'm thugging it out. Thugging it out. No, I haven't been yelling, Jared. I've been just talking in a normal voice, but. Alright. I'm here. Ultimate Warrior. Alright. I'm in this. I'm hulking up, right? It said thug it out, so that's how I read it. I usually think of tough it out, but he wants me to thug it out. That's me setting myself up right there. That's fair, Bacon Bits. Back from the timeout. 50-36. And maybe if I talk like this, my voice will clear up. Probably not. Andrew Nembhard with a long three, back to 17 points. Do you want the black one, Trudy? Just a black Wemmy jersey. Wemmy. Collins with the layup. Good. And one. I got KJ right here. No, just black Wemmy. That didn't sound right. Just the one. Not an and. Not an and one. Just the one. 53-38. Zach Collins at the line. Try to convert the three-point play. Missed a free. How many free throws have we missed tonight? Seriously. Come on. Bruce Brown in the paint. Passes it out. Pacers passing it all over the place right now. Finally, an open three. Nembhard hits another one. Lance, I got some warm water right here. Full of honey. Pacers are killing us from three. Wemby with the give and go to Doug McDermott. McDermott misses the left-hand layup. Pacers on the run. And Jeremy Sohan gets run over. Offensive foul. Kings, this is a very rough start. Ricola. Spurs and Pacers each have 3 turnovers, so not a turnover fest whatsoever. Yeah, you get the ball in the Wemby. Wemby throws it up. Fouled, going to the line for 2. I was calling a free throw contest and 3-point shooting contest tonight. I understand, Isabel. Hopefully when you wake up, you'll wake up to a Spurs win. By the way, if I look scruffy, Bearded Rich is coming back for the winter. It is what? No shave November, anyway. Keith, they're probably tired. Overnight game last night. They got to be tired. Wemby at the line for 2. He's got 6 points, 3 rebounds. Make that 7 points. She is a trooper butterfly. Wemmy's only 2 of 6 from the field, Zach, so he's off to a rough start. The whole team's off to a rough start. Makes both free throws, 56-40. He's got 8 points. I think the Spurs can make a run. Get back in this thing. All right, for all the coughing. I thought I was doing better than last night. My voice is better, but I'm not better. Bruce Brown, the pull-up jumper, good. 58-40. Spurs are in the bonus already. 8 minutes to go and in the bonus. Kelvin back in with the ball way out 3-point land. Gets it over to Zach Collins in the post. Collins going to drive in the paint. Jump hook. Little baby jump hook. Good. 58-42. Pacers ball. At some point, these threes are going to stop going in. At some point. The point is not here yet. That pull-up jumper is no good by Nemhard. Nemhard been getting a lot of shots. That's how you say it, Nemhard. That's how it's spelled. Brandon with the ball, pull-up jumper. Good. 14-point game. I do too, William. Absolutely. Nice Magic fan. Your Magic are playing well this year. And a tough bucket in the paint. I had to shot that for the Pacers. My apologies. This is finally updated. Sort of. Not really. It looks like it's behind a little bit. Sohan with the ball. Into the post. Pump fake. Shot. Short. No good. The Spurs are gel. Aaron A. Smith. Mile long three. Back to 19. Oh, boy. Zach, I hate the in-season court. I don't like the new courts. They're way too colorful. I don't like them. Not a fan. They are obnoxious. All I can say. They was saying, "Oh, these are for this is for today's youth." I'm like, I don't know if today's youth are going to like these courts either. There's way too much going on. It's like they vomited just as much color as they could on the court, and you can't see what the heck's going on. Yep, Bazel's still out. Courts are horrendous. Kubit, were you saying that wrong the first time? Because I thought you said LeBron is overrated like LeBron. I was like, what's he trying to say? In-season tourney, I keep forgetting to read the article my girlfriend sent me about it. I did see the other day. It's just essentially a fall cup, like a surprise. Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Have you played the new Spider-Man? I have not. And I don't know what a PlayStation Portal is, slap the mix. I have an Xbox Series S. That's the newest thing I have. And is a PlayStation Portal a portable system, or is it like the next one after PlayStation 5? I didn't know they were already up to that point. If they did, they are. It does look like NBA 2K courts. It does. Sohan has no bag, can't shoot, can't pass. He need to be chilling on the bench with Champ. Wow. Chilling on the bench with Champagne. Ouch. How do you really feel? Metal Gear Collection. All right. 101 likes. Hey, we're getting close to 102. Let's get to 102. I don't know. He's definitely not there yet, Cortez. Slap Jones. I mean, I think with most Spurs, it seemed like we had the fan. I think most Spurs fans would like Wemby to play the 5, to play center, have Sohan play the 4, Kelman at the 3, Devin at the 2, and a point guard is what the team is missing. It's a point guard that we're short on. Yes, Carlos, I'm still sick, but I'm still here. No, he's not even 10 games into his career as well. And same thing with Jeremy Sohan. He's not even 10 games into being a point guard. 110 thumbs up. Gargle with salt water, throat lodging in his sleep. If that fails, just do Macho Man Randy 7 impressions 24/7. Ooh, yeah. I actually just cleared my syrup a little bit. Brandon for 3. And he's fouled. Seriously, this is a 3-point shooting contest, free throw contest. Brandon at the line. I think he's at the line for 3. I will say, can we chill in the chat a little bit? There's been a little bit of arguing tonight. I'd like to keep it, we're all Spurs fans in the end. We all have different opinions. Some Spurs fans may think Wemby is a bust, or Jeremy's a bust, or Pop needs to retire. In the end, we all love the team, and I want us all get along. It was actually 2 free throws. His foot must have been on the line. I am going to get Selena sick. Slap the Mix. I'm watching it on NBA League Pass on my Roku. Another foul. It's on the Pacers, but jeez. Spurs been in the bonus since the 8-minute mark. I know I drink it myself. I was talking to my lady earlier. So hopefully there's not a lot of fouls tonight. There's another one. Right? Top 3 rookies making. I mean, I'm going to be biased and put Wemby on there. I hear Chet Holmgren's been playing great. I don't know who I put number 3. I don't know if it's Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller or somebody else I'm not familiar with. Collins at the line for 2. First one's good. Yes, it is, Brian. Yes, it is. Who, me, Carlos? You can't believe I'm here? Of course I'm here. You have to drag my dead body off this couch to have me not calling the game. This second free throw. Morning, Jorling Chong. It is now a 16-point lead. Coming back. Slowly, but slowly. Wide open 3. Halliburton for 3. The team's kind of playing bad right now. Not Wemby, the team. ESPN's way behind on their scoreboard. I don't know what's going on. That's missed by KJ. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And it is still Spurs ball with 14 on the shot clock. A lot of the Pacers are killing us. Scoot is injured? How long is he out? Spurs ball. Kelman into the paint. Runner. No good. This feels like last year. This game feels a lot. This feels like the Clippers game. I hate to say it. Smith for 3. With 5 minutes to go, the Pacers have already 69 to our Spurs. And another whistle. Oh my God. 69 to 47. Scoot sprained ankle. Okay. I didn't realize he was hurt. Yes, guard the 3. And yes, William, it does feel like the Clippers game. It does feel like that butterfly. Trey Jones at the line for 2. Phil, I wish I could. I'm calling the game. No, I can't. You can get a Pacer Jetstream Crew fleece for $40. Billy Joseph, that's the Spurs believe having him on the floor gives them the best 5 players on their team on the starting 5. It's an experiment. It might backfire. Yep, that's AK 5. Launching 3s and listening to the whistle. Exactly. That's the game today. Another 3 by Halliburton. Jeez. Helmet baseline jumper, good. Oh my goodness. Wemby playing with NBA backups. Ouch, slap Jones. How do you really feel? Rough start for the Spurs, though. Halliburton, pull up. He's got 18 now, I think I just heard. No, Mr. Four Quarters is not getting a lot of opportunities either. Spurs ball. Hellman in the paint, misses the layup. Gets a putback. And 1, another free throw. I wish Primo didn't show us Peter. The Pussycats, good evening. Oh, this is a rough game. Wemby's going to need to drop 30 in quarter 4. I can't believe how bad we are right now. I don't know what's happening. Good night, Isabel. Get some rest. I know it's late where you are. Wemby's not in there, so I use ESPN for a live on the court, and they're on the court tonight. is not updating. I keep refreshing the page. Their scoreboard's updating. They're on the court, isn't. I don't know what's going on tonight. 74 first half points for the Pacers. They're going to hit 80. They're going to hit 80 points in the first half. Juby, you're out today, too? A miss. Jackson with a putback and another whistle. For the love of God, stop calling whistles. Cross, I'll stay here at least in the fourth quarter. Unless we're getting blown out by 50. This is rough. Jackson with the deuce. Looks like I might have energy. I'm 6 left the mix. Clearly. But my team's also down by 22 right now, which is not helping. Correction, my team's down by 23. Yeah, whatever. Gallman drops another deuce, 77-56. Spurs are in the bonus. They've been there since 8 minutes. Hasn't helped them much because they've been missing a lot of free throws, and they are getting beat up right now. Beat up from the feet up. Halliburton pull up. Jeez. Tyrese Halliburton is looking fantastic. Trey Jones over McDermott. Dougie back to Osman. Throws up an ugly layup. Wemby pokes the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Pacers ball. I don't know if they're going to score 90. Yeah, we could have had Tyrese over Primo. Damn. They might end easy. They might. Oh, okay. Sounds good, William. Sorry. Yeah, we got a layup by Obi Toppin up. So miss, offensive rebound, and then a layup by Toppin. Spurs are down by 25. That's a miss for the Spurs. Pacers ball. They might be up by 30 at the half. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Buddy Hield just faked everybody out. Got a layup. 27-point game. You want to finish it for me, Carlos? Wemby with the ball right now. Over to Kelvin. And another whistle. I feel like I've said another whistle a lot tonight. And if you're a Spurs fan, this is... There you go, Mickey. You just said it. This is embarrassing. This is not what you're looking for from our guys. This feels so... the Clippers game. Or last year. Pacers won it more. Exactly. Held the first free throw. Good. They are up by almost 30. I'm going to drink some disgusting honey water. Only with 10 points on the night. Make that 11. I believe he's our high scorer. Farrell says, I feel we need this blowout so Pop can finally realize he can't play point. So I can't play point guard. Another whistle. Come on. This is going to go against the Pacers still. Is it my nighttime, John? Are you actually counting? The amount of whistles in this game is off the charts. Brandon will bring it up for the Spurs. 25-point game, 83-58. Our defense, non-existent. When he's not blocking shots, we have no defense. Kelvin's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Nice. Pacers ball. Back-to-back BS. I hate back-to-backs. Yeah, I laughed when I heard the first video of yours, the Warrior Penalty of Adam Silver draft Victor. You like that one? Cool. That was a fun video. Spurs like, Victor Wembanyama. I can't do his voice. Kelvin in the paint gets blocked. Oh, went in. Kelvin, what a tough shot. And one. Yep, KJ, full tunnel vision. And they show Wemby and Tyrese Halliburton joking around right now. I wouldn't mind Tyrese feeding Wemby. Not to be. All right, Spurs have the lead down to 23. Kellen's free throw's good. Carlos, back-to-back suck. You guys know I'm sick, so Wemby with a big block. Paul will go out of bounds. It'll stay at the Pacers, but Wemby blocks Halliburton. 1 minute to go. I don't like back-to-backs personally. I'm sure the players don't. I don't know why Halliburton was taking it at Wemby. I mean, seriously? He's like a foot taller than you, bro. More than a foot, I think. Halliburton pull up, turnaround Jay, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs down 83-61. Wemby out to Kelvin. Back to Doug. Doug for three. Pacers can try to 2-for-1. And they will try it. Bruce Brown for three. Wave the white flag and go home early. Malcolm ran him out in three-point land. Pick and roll with Wemby. It's a pick, gets the roll. Bad pass to Wemby. It was deflected. 3 on the shot clock. Wemby with a mile-long three. Off the rim, no good. And Osmond with a reach and foul. We probably had a foul to give. Mr. Fourth Quarter. Yes, we've given up 86 in the first half, I'm easy. 86. The old championship Spurs with the Twin Towers, the big three. I mean, we would give up that many points in a game. Granted, the league was different, and we had much better defenders, let's be honest. Top and baseline jumper at the buzzer, no good. We're down 25. The game is not over. Oh, we're in some trouble. 44 in the first quarter, 42 in the second for the Pacers. That's a franchise record for the Pacers. That's cool. Wow. Disappointing for sure. Yeah, 61. 61's pretty good, John, but 86 is not good. We can score 61.5 for the rest of the year, but if we're giving up 86, forget about it. All we got with the upgrade, Noah, is the shot blocking with Wemby. No upgrade in rebounding. Yeah. Wemby, nada. Ouch. Well, let's get to the halftime stats, my friends. Rough game for sure. We'll take a look at the Pacers stats, and then we'll take a look at the Spurs stats. All right, for the Pacers, Toppin with 6, Brown with 2, Turner with 10, Halliburton with 10. I thought he had a lot more than that. Mathurin with 2, off the bench. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Is that right? That is not right. ESPN is way behind tonight. Yeah, I'm going to their box score. Their box score only has 56 points. Their scoreboard says 86, so that is not wrong. I'm going to have to go somewhere else. I'll have to go to NBA.com. Their ESPN is whacked tonight. I don't know what's going on with them. Little Espen. Check out their box score. Hopefully that's up to date. And it is. Mathurin with 7, Toppin with 16, Turner with 12, Brown with 14, Halliburton with 18. Off the bench, Buddy Hield has 21 points off the bench on us. 21 in 16 minutes. Naismith with 16 himself. Smith with 7. Smith with 7, Nemford with 8, and Jackson with 6. Their bench is killing us. Their bench has 39, 46, 60 points. Can't be right. No, that can't be right. That's a plus minus. Oops. Let me start that over. Matherin has 2 points. Toppin with 8. Turner with 11. Brown with 7. Halliburton with 20. Off the bench, Hield with 14. Naismith with 10. Smith with 5. Nemhard with 6. And Jackson with 3. I was going to say, what the hell's going on here? How are these scoring so many points? I'm looking at their plus minus. Our plus minus is not so good. It's all minuses. But for the San Antonio Spurs, Kellen Johnson leads all scorers on our team with 14. Wemby with 8. Collins with 10. Branham with 8. Sohan with 2. And 1 assist. Not having his best night. Off the bench, Trey Jones with 2 points, but he does have 5 assists. Osman with 4. Dougie with 9. Passy with 2. Penny with 2. If there's any silver lining, the Spurs are getting blown out. You got to see Dominic Barlow, Blake Wesley, and Sandro Mamakelichvili get some minutes. And maybe Devontae Graham will even make an appearance tonight, too. Who the heck knows? Otherwise, though, this is a rough showing for our San Antonio Spurs. One of the worst halves they've played this year. That and the Clippers game, both just atrocious. They're not starting Jones, Bibby Joseph. They are really committed to someone as a trash point guard, as you said. No, I don't think Kellen's going anywhere either, Carlos. James, it's a Sohan experiment. It's to develop Wemby. It's to develop the other guys. I'm sure the team is perfectly content with being a lottery team again, or at least ownership. Killer, I don't know what we need. We need something. Am I staying? Yeah, I'm staying, Carlos. It's only halftime, which I got to put up on the scoreboard. Thanks for reminding me, sort of. Let's see. Quarter. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I made it this far. I got to make it at least until the fourth quarter. If the Spurs are getting blown out, then I'll call it maybe with 5 minutes left, but I want to stay at least until then. To quote Jamie Foxx from Jarhead, I got something better to do, like play with my balls. Why is they hot? If you get the reference, and I know one of you does, KJ is a ball-hugging MF. Well, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate you. I love all of you. Daryl, I got some warm water with honey in it. Well, Chris Paul would be a better point guard, but he wasn't going anywhere where he couldn't try to win now. He's in full win now mode in Golden State. Glaze and baking, no defense at all. Our defense is terrible. So our point guard, they have almost sorry. Play like Chris Paul's on the Spurs, he would average 20 assists easy. 20? That would be an NBA record, wouldn't it? I don't know what the NBA record is for assists in a year, but 20 would be a lot. KJ has 3 assists. I mean, his job's not to pass the rock. That's true. I mean, I've seen Kelvin get a lot of criticism this year. You know, he's averaging over 4 assists a game, which is a career high. And he's only been averaging about 1 turnover a game, which is pretty low compared to the rest of the squad. We did score 61. But we gave up 86. Fred VanVleet, I don't want to give him $40 million a year. Not that it's up to me. Would you guys want VanVleet for $40 million a year? Personally, I was not on board with that. I'm paying all this month to watch the Spurs lose and Victor not get to. Yeah, I'm on the same old slot in the mix. Spurs 210. Wait, Pacers 210, Spurs 99. They won't get 210. You might be right, baby. I mean, the NBA pass is $100 a year. I think it's worth it. I only get a few blacked out games in my area because of the Celtics. But to be able to watch the Spurs as much as I can, call the games with you guys and hang out, and get NBA TV and access to other games, I think it's worth it. But I understand when you're paying for something and watching your team play like this, it hurts. And the Spurs played like this when I saw them live last year in December when they played the Suns, the game after the Pelicans. It was like December 4th or 5th last year. They were down 30 at halftime. KJ has been fairly efficient. That's fair, Roy. It's early in the year. It's a young team. Rome was not built overnight. There you go. Michael saying right there. Spurs are young and it's going to take a while to get there. Or a while to gel. Plus, Devin is out. Hopefully back Wednesday against the Knicks. I don't know his timeline. It sounded like a few games, but we don't know the definition of a few. Is that 2? Is that 5? Athlete way overrated. Dog She, good evening to you. Warriors are trash. I think they're champion. Or I think their championship days are over. They're getting older. That window's closing. There's a lot of strong teams in the Western Conference. I don't think the Warriors are going to win another one. Not with their current. Why are we losing? Because we gave up that many points. Right there. 86. I am, though, Lisa. I am. The struggle's been real this week. Calling the game last night, the overtime game being sick, calling the game tonight being sick. While my voice is better than it was last night, the struggle's still real. So any thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. It looks like this.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
Pacers are on fire. Pacers are 14 of 22 from 3. He's shooting 58% overall. 38 bench points, 17 fast break points. They're beating us in every statistical category. 26 rebounds to 16. Yeah, they're on fire. They're absolutely on fire tonight. Back to the game in a moment. Trey McDermott ASAP. Wow. Wow, Mal got the double thumbs down, huh? Hey, Garza. He was good last night. I want to trade them all, but Wemby? No, can't trade them all. The butterfly with the thumbs up tracker. Daryl, they'll let you know how you really feel about Sochan. There are no punches being pulled. People are letting you know just how they feel about Jeremy. People are not liking him at starting a point guard. I get the frustration, but it's also not his natural position whatsoever. Oh, wow, Roy. CP0 can be a Spur. Is he, Connor? We all have our own opinions. I'm rooting for Jeremy. I want it to succeed. I figured that would be the starting lineup when the season started. I'd rather, I know it's not going to happen anytime soon, I'd rather Wemby at the 5, throw him back to his natural position at 4, where we saw him growing last year, and then Kellen, Devin, and then whoever at point guard. He's been consistently inconsistent. Style 77. Yes, I was saying that early in the stream. That's what we used to give up for a whole game. Now we have given that up in 2 quarters. Son is point forward, not point. Well, yeah, point forward. And Trey has been doing a good job running the second unit for the most part. Oh, the second unit's getting blown out by the second unit on the Pacers tonight. All right, let's have a good third quarter. Maybe try to have a good third quarter. Make a game of it. Make it respectable. Maybe not give up 40 points. I mean, Devontae Graham has not played 1 minute at all this year, Connor. I don't believe he's even played. I don't think he's touched the court. Hey, Victor's in the chat. Hey, Wemby. Wemby, you need to get your teammates pumped up, man. Struggle's real. Showing the parlays. There's an over or under 8.5 rebounds on Wemby. Under 8.5 minus 118. He's currently got 5. Weird stat. No more Champagne. Rather see Graham. Wow. Not a fan of Champagne, Benito? They got him. dirt cheap, like on a 4-year contract, 4 years for $12 million, which well, dirt cheap. I would certainly take 4 years, $12 million for my job. I know, Wemmy. We do need a point guard to get you the ball. I know you're trying, man. I know you're trying. Do or do not. There is no try. Is your arm backwards? What's going on here? There is no try. No, Dominic Barlow has not been playing at all. And yes, Kellen, the Spurs can still come back. Plenty of time left. I wouldn't mind having Tyrese Halliburton as our point guard, Victor. I can't believe the Kings traded him. The Kings are playing well now, aren't they? They're good last year. I don't know if they're good this year. I haven't been following them at all. Obviously, it worked out. 140 likes? Maybe we'll get to 150 before the game's over. Butterfly. It is all sunny sound. Same thing with the Clippers game. Seeing them lose by 40 to the Clippers, I don't like seeing this. And I mentioned this last week. It's fine. They're going to lose. They are going to lose games. We know they are. They're a young team. But I hate seeing them getting obliterated. This is an away game. Hi, West. It's an away game. The Celtics. I'm not watching a Celtics slap mix. I'm not a Celtics fan. I don't think I know that Ministry song, Roy. Spurs drafted Devin Sun Lumberland. They got next pick. I know I told went right after Vassell. LePrude, good evening. I'm fine with the Vassell pick. Halliburton has developed quicker than Devin has. Devin had the injury last year, which was a setback. And now he's got another injury this year. Wemby identifies as a 6'4" guard. Does he? Imagine if Wemby played point guard. 7'4" point guard. He said earlier, like a week or two ago, hey, I'll play the point if I need to. I don't think that'll work. But it would be funny. I want to trade Devin for Tyrese, so Devin is a two-way monster. He hasn't gotten there defensively yet. 25 points, 20 minutes, and their hope. Is their hope. Yeah. I know the Pacers had a female assistant coach, Jenny Busek. Back-to-backs suck. I hate them. And the Spurs clearly not liking them either. At all. Looking at my OBS clock, that first half was an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes. The game went 15... The half went 15 minutes longer than a normal half because of all the free throws. Usually a half is an hour. Halftime's an hour. Actually, I got to count the 8 minutes. It didn't go that long. It went about 67 minutes or so. It was still kind of long. Sissoko is a good passer, but he's very raw. He's not ready for prime time. Absolutely not ready. All right, Spurs ball is started up the third quarter. Kelvin to Zach Collins. He's going to launch a three. No good. Bruce Brown with the rebound. Downtown Bruce Brown. Brown with the ball right now. They'll get over to Miles Turner. 13 on the shot clock. Finally, we have a pull-up jumper that is good by Benedict Mathurin. I think that's only his second field goal of the game. You did not miss any great plays, Gabriel. The prune, I'm definitely still not feeling well. And as the game progresses, my voice is getting worse and worse. Tickling the rock? What a rough game for our Spurs, down 27. Somebody in the early chat said, man, you seem like you're low on energy. I'm like, well, I'm tired and sick, but my team's getting crushed. It's only a pull-up jumper, no good. After the pump fake, Pacers ball. Hey, Sissoko, Rice, put them all in. And here we go. Oh, and here we go. Yes. I think it's in away we go. Right? Isn't that what he says? In away we. Let me pull up jumper off the glass. Rolls off the rim. Collins with the rebound put back. Spurs cut the lead to 25. Voice is down by 20 as well. And now a turnover. Wemby with the ball. Long three. Oh, Sohan with the rebound out to Branham. Branham and the Collins in the paint.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Dunked by Collins, and the Spurs are down by 23, making a little bit of comeback now. Mystery loves company. There you go. Tickle the rock. Don't call it a comeback. Just call it a comeback. Oh, goodness. That's a terrible song on. Zach is a poor man's Duncan. Ugh. Matt, whiskey in the jar. All right. We can do this. I can make it. And the comeback starts. Oh. And the game hasn't come back yet on your TV. Zach should never be mentioned in the same sentence as the GOAT. May the Schwartz be with you. Adorable. I'm seeing commercial 3 of 4, Phil. I see the Lakers, I see LeBron, and now the Celtics, and just a bunch of different players. NBA TNT commercial. Will this work? Nope. For those of you that have been my channel long enough, I didn't always have this towel here. There's a little space on my couch because it's a reclining couch. And I used to have a little Eli Manning puppet that would stick right here. And I would be calling the games. It would fly out of there and hit me on the shoulder. And every time it would get me and make me jump and freak me out because I just was not ready for it. Ah, the good old days. Zach reminds me more athletic shooting. Rusho and Esterovich. Portland Zach was a stud. People forgot he was injured. He was a lottery pick, too. Sanders, thank you, Captain Obvious. They are losing bad. Grant was suspended for DUI, I believe it was, or DWI. And, oh, Amazon Prime. Wait, this is the second half hasn't started yet for you, Phil? What? Wow. All right, so I should never get the NBA League Pass or Amazon Prime for the purpose of streaming. Ever. That's good to know. That is way behind. Yeah, it wouldn't matter if I was watching the game by myself, but calling the game, I can't be that far behind everybody. The game would be over, and I'd still like have 3 minutes left. Whoops. Pacers ball. Spurs trying to make a little bit of run. That's an air ball 3. Spurs ball. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. Tries to get into Sohan. Turnover. More proof that Wemby-Sohan connection just not working. That 3 is good by Obi Toppin. Pacers getting close to 100. I haven't seen any new HEB commercials. Collins will lose the ball out of bounds, and that's Spurs turnover. I can't even watch the games. TSR Sports, my only connection to live. Well, Wemby, you're playing the games. That's why you can't watch them. He's not a great rebounder yet. And the ball's poked out of bounds. Last touch by Wemby on the defensive rebound. I have to do a video about Sohan. A lot of folks are not liking him at the point guard. Or in general, it seems like this season. It seems like the tide has turned on Sohan. Inbound pass is poked away by Zach Collins. Pacers get the ball back, 10 on the shot clock. We're going to have another open three. Toppin misses the three. Spurs ball. Kelvin bring it up for San Antonio. Johnson driving the paint. Tough shot off the glass. Good by Kelvin. Zach does rebound. He does. Pacers ball. Miles Turner in the paint. Spin, spin, jumper. Good. A few players are playing it. Yes, they are, Joe. Sohan drives. Layup good. And the Spurs just 69. The Pacers. I might take 2 shots at Sherry Nyquil, so. Wait, what happened to Reggie Miller, Efrain? Pacers ball up by 24. Now pull-up jumper is no good. Wemby with the rebound. 8.5 minutes ago, 24-point game. Wemby starts to drive, pull-up jumper. He's forcing shots. I don't know if that's because the team's not getting him the ball, so he's just taking shots whenever he can when he actually gets his hands on the ball. It seems that way. Which is not the most efficient way to get a shot. It's just to, all these catch and shoots or just dribble up and shoots. Not a fan of it. Halliburton runner, no good. Zach Collins with the rebound. Veronica, good evening to you. It's 8:30 where I am, Carlos. Collins in the paint, misses the layup. Yeah, right, 3 beards. And Halliburton's going to take him for a layup, and Pop's going to call a timeout. They just went commercial? Wow. Veronica, I'm feeling better, but my voice is clearly still struggling. The overtime game last night plus the back-to-back tonight has not helped me out whatsoever. Thankfully, the Spurs are off tomorrow, so I can rest my voice. The defense has a lot of problems. So in the search criticism the way he be on social. What's he doing on social media? I don't follow any of the social media hoopla on this channel. Has he been acting nutty? What's all switch seats like in the movie? I agree, Granada. Frustration shots. The second half of the Toronto game broke something. Veronica was a rough game last night. A very rough game. They blew it. They totally blew it. Friday game? I don't even know we're playing Friday. I think all the teams' problems would be solved if we traded Doug McDermott, a.k.a. Slug McDormand. Oh, boy. MySpace is still around? Let me look at the Spurs schedule for this week. We've got the Knicks Wednesday. The Timberwolves Friday. That should be a good game. Miami Heat next Sunday. It's Thunder Tuesday. So our first matchup of Chet and Wemby in the regular season. And then we have another back-to-back next week. Kings on Friday. The Grizzlies on Saturday. And then another back-to-back November 30th. And December. Wow, they got a lot of back-to-backs coming up. Are we getting a back-to-back every week, almost? We are. I'm at just about, I think, 3 back-to-backs in November. We got this game. The 5th and the 6th, then the 17th and 18th, and then the 30th and the 1st. That sucks. Spurs need to trade Collins and Sohan. Wow, Ram. Yeah, I'm busy working on it. Oh, congratulations, Veronica. Sal 77, not as much as I used to. I don't use my voice as much as I used to. I switch positions. That's a Phil punch, all right. Spurs down 1 million. And down 26. Jeez, 26. Nice, Sal 77. Joshua, I don't think he's a guy long term, but he's okay for now. So hand with the ball, 3-point land. So he will drop the ball to Kelman. Kelman gets it into Wemby. Wemby in the post, in the paint. Turnaround jumper, and he gets fouled. Looks like he got hit in the face. I don't have a TP9 jersey yet, Ram. I'm working on getting one. Wemby will go on the line for 2. About 7'4". I'd be living under the basket. Yeah. Yeah. And he made the first free throw. You're welcome, Scott. I am a Giants fan and Yankees fan myself. I don't know if you're a fan of either of those teams. The Giants have been a disaster this year. An absolute nightmare. Now Jones is hurt. He'll be out the rest of this year, maybe most of it, if not all of next season. So probably will be out next season. Injury right in early November. Yeah, he'll probably miss next year too. Pacers ball up by 24. Brown for 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound. And Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. We got the Collins back to Wemby. He takes a quick 3. All right. I have a Manu shirt on. And an old Spurs goat. Giants, Padres, and Spurs. All right. All good. Spurs down by 21. Maybe starting to creep back in the game a little bit. Hathorne with the ball away on three-point land, guarded by Collins. They get it to Turner in the post, guarded by KJ. They find the open Halliburton for 3. And it's no good. And 2 putbacks by Miles Turner are good. Well, one of them's good, one's not, clearly. I think McDermott gets traded. Son of Scar, good evening. I think McDermott gets traded before the trade deadline. Sorry, Veronica. I think he goes to a contender. If they can find a buyer. And now a whistle on the Pacers. We stink. Yesterday was bad. My Falcons lost. My Spurs lost. William Bryan lost the NASCAR Championship too. But 0 for 3, Phil. That's a rough day. Man, I remember the weekends. Wemby for 3 on the inbound pass. No good. It's shaping up like this. The Giants lost yesterday. The Spurs lost yesterday. Now the Spurs might lose tonight. I feel you, Phil. I feel you. Brown with the ball. Pass out to Mathern. Mathern drives, and his runner's good. Back to 25. Sohan with the ball right now. Pull-up jumper. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Gets pushed out of bounds, and no foul. Are we on a technical? I think somebody just teed up. I think Pop may have just got teed up. No, Pop's actually just stole on the sideline. Never mind. No, there actually was a technical. Wemby has 10 rebounds and 13 points, but he's only 3 of 12 in the field. Maybe that was that technical on Wemby? I'm not on social media but much, but all I hear is Sohan on there. I thought the Pacers just hit a free throw and got to 100. The Pacers are 15. There we go. I was very confused why the score wasn't updating. I'm like, what am I missing here? Oh, delay a game. All right, Caleb 5. I couldn't hear the call. Turnover for the Pacers. Spurs ball. Kelton over to Malachi Branham. Branham in the paint. Back to Kelton. Kelton thinks about the 3, pulls it down. Step back 3 now. Nope. That was not a good shot, Adrian. I've heard Isaiah Collier's name a lot. You Spurs fans have been saying his name a lot. Let's get Isaiah Collier. Is he the consensus number 1 overall pick? Mathern, what a crazy movement in the paint, and gets the layup. Malachi for 3. Nope. Mathern with the rebound. Patriots ball up by 28. The Spurs were coming back and cut it to 21. Matherin flies into the paint and another layup, and that's the biggest lead of the game. All right, Phil. I'll catch you later, man. I get it. Have a good night. Kelvin turnaround jumper in the paint. No good. This is ugly. This is ugly. This is fugly. Patriots ball 14 on the shot clock. At least top 5. Okay. Obi Toppin's going to get fouled in the paint. You're going to go line for 2. Well, we had the worst scenario possible. We got overtime in the first game and didn't even end up getting a win. The next night, we were down 30. AKA Slim Duncan. Keely, congratulations. Your team is looking great tonight. We look at the Washington Generals versus the Harlem Globetrotters. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Toppin at the line for 2. Makes the first one. Obi-Wan Gino Billy. Nice channel name. This is not a game we want to remember as Spurs fans. James, we do love to jack threes, and I don't like it. All right, Monstro. Thank you for stopping in. I'm staying here. I'm a Spurs fan. If you're new to the channel, that should be obvious. I'm roughing it out even with our guys down by 32. So make sure you like and subscribe for more blowout losses. And a steal and a huge dunk by Obi Toppin. Wow. Toppin just threw that down hard. Damn. This does hurt, John. Champagne for 3. Nothing. This is almost unwatchable. This is unwatchable. Pacers ball. And we're gonna have a foul on Champagne. There was a goaltend. Jipper, this is rough. I think 15 points from Wemby. What's he got? 13? I don't know if he's going to play anymore. We're down 36. Osman in the paint. Tough shot, good. Very difficult layup. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. I'll definitely take it 2 shots. Well, 1 shot at Cherry Nickel before I go to bed. This is fugly. Toppin with an athletic move in the paint, and the layup is good. Carlos, I appreciate you. Joe, you know me. I'm here. Jones with the quick points. 112.78. We have to have like the greatest end of third quarter, fourth quarter run ever to get back in this. It could happen. Not likely. It could happen. Maybe fourth quarter, Wemmy can get fourth quarter in. Pacers ball. Pull up Jake. Jalen Smith is good, and everything is going in for the Pacers tonight. Everything's going in. We probably play Pacers one more time. Spur the moment. Eastern Conference team, we probably play them twice. I don't know when we're playing again. Jones for 3. Nope. Brandon with the rebound. Back to Osman. Or not Brandon. Bassey with the rebound. Spurs getting offensive rebounds left and right. Champagne for 3. We just missed like 3 shots. Finally, Bassey with the putback. Like 3 offensive rebounds there. Timeout. 114.80. Let me tell you how I feel tonight. This is how I feel. That kind of night, Spurs fans. Which way am I going here? This way? It's that kind of night. What do you think? Should I call a game like this? 114-80. Right. Be competitive. This is all I asked for. This is what I did not want to see. After they got blown up by the Clippers, I said, I don't want to see a game again like last year where we were down by like 30 or lost by 40. And they bounced back and beat the Suns twice. And I thought, wow, they turned the season around. They really took that loss to heart. And then last night against the Raptors, they were up by, 25 at one point? And then ended up blowing the game, losing in overtime. I know this is a back-to-back, but man, they're just getting shellacked tonight. Getting embarrassed in Indiana. I don't think you can throw the towel in. I think you have to play the game out. It doesn't work like that. Naismith for 3. Jeez. They're going to have 120 points before turnover by the Spurs. Now a dunk in the paint. They might hit 120. They have a legit shot at 120 points before the end of the third quarter. This is really bad. But you already know that. Bassey with the ball, little jumper, good. What's the most points the Spurs have ever given up in a game? Anybody know? Like 150 something? Pacers can 2 for 1. And now foul on Doug McDermott. You talking about Dale Ellis? Dale Ellis was good back in the day. Will Purdue? Not so much. Ellis was a great three-point shooter. He averaged like 25 points a game, didn't he, with Seattle at one point? And a turnover by the Pacers. Spurs ball. Osmo will sprint up the court and in the paint. Layup no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with San Antonio. Celtics beat the Pacers by... So wait a minute. Pacers lost 155 to 104. And now they're up 37. Trey Jones will get the ball for San Antonio. And Dougie drops a deuce. Dale Ellis was there with David Robinson, not before. He was there with that, but you might be talking about something different. Now it's a Pacers turnover. They're not going to get to 120. Dougie for 3, good. There's a comeback. 152. And they missed a shot. And the Spurs held them to under 120 through 3 quarters. Wow. Well, they didn't get to 120. That's a win in of itself. They are making everything Jesus crust. They really are. Obviously, when we played tonight, didn't have a great shooting game. I got to put it on quarter 4. Q4. That's right, it ain't over. Nothing is over. You just don't turn it off, Spurs fans. So I cut the lead to 32. That's right, guys, I'm making cut the lead to 32. Phew. Wow. Boy, why are you throwing hate at Dale Ellis? This is not going overtime, Saul 77. Embiid has 46 points through 3 quarters. Budianto, wow. 163 is the most Spurs ever gave up in 1984. Okay, we shouldn't hit that. Thank you, Scott. 163. The Pacers have a little chance to break their team record. There you go, Joshua. We hit a few 10-point shots and we're right back in it. That's true. Bring back Antoine Carr. All hero, no cape. What's going on? I don't think this is a tournament yet. I don't think the Spurs tournament starts until a week from now. John Carlo, no defense by the Spurs. And actually, the Pacers are hitting everything tonight. Everything. There's everything they throw up going in. I had a little bit of luck tonight. A lot of luck. But they only lost 163 to 155. Okay. Well, that makes it better. For those of you still in the chat, I appreciate you hanging out. This has been a rough game if you're a Spurs fan. If you're a Pacers fan, this is awesome. This is easily the worst game we've played this year. And the Clippers at least had three future Hall of Famers in Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, and Paul George. No disrespect to the Pacers, but they're not there yet. And the Pacers are whooping us tonight. This is our worst game of the year. You know what? Those of you that are here, appreciate you. Much love from TSR to you. This is a wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. I know there's been some disagreement and some argument in the chats tonight. You know what? It's because we're passionate about the team. We love the team. We want to see them turn things around. We're a proud franchise. We had, 22 years in a row of winning, and we finally hit the brick wall. Obviously, the Kawhi Leonard ordeal derailed us. 4 years of losing. We're ready to get backtrack on Wemby, and I think a lot of fans are ready for the team to win now, and we're clearly not there yet. The starting lineup is not an NBA championship team. We know it's not. We've got pieces. I like the Fantastic Four of Wemby, Sohan, Keldon, and Devin. I don't know if it's championship caliber if we add one more piece to that. Ideally, I guess it would be a point guard with Wemby sometimes playing center and switching off. He's played center in the fourth quarter, and it's worked. So he can do it. But that would be the ideal is Wemby, Sohan, Keldon, Devin, and then our elite point guard, whoever that may be. After the embarrassed by the Clippers, the Spurs did respond. So how are they playing Wednesday against the Knicks? I mean, it is a back-to-back. I don't want to harken on that and use that as an excuse, but it is a back-to-back. That being said, this is a very young team, so they shouldn't be tired. At least they shouldn't be now by 32. Trade Vassell for Levine. Wemby 13 points, 10 rebounds, and Devontae Graham has checked in. ESPN's thing's still not updating on who's on the court, but Devontae Graham's actually getting some playing time. I mean, so the Spurs have thrown in the towel, appropriately so. They're down $1 million. 118-89. I missed the bucket by the Spurs. My apologies. And now a turnover by the Pacers. Sohan's in the game. I'm surprised to see he's playing. Again, it's Charles Bassey in the post. Got two headbands out there for the Spurs. Sohan pull-up jumper. Nope. ESPN tripping. Yes, we saw Devontae Graham. That's a mile-long three by Buddy Hield. He's been killing us all night. Devontae Graham is still on the team. The ESPN who's on the court thing just is not updating at all tonight. Yeah, even when I refresh it, it's way behind. We have a stoppage in play. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. There you go, Joe. Exactly. Been riding since 1990. I'm used to it too. It's another bucket for the Spurs. I was looking at the chat. Nick, don't go by this. This is not accurate right now. Kelvin's not in there. I use ESPN's website, and their website's way behind tonight. Or I'm way ahead. One of the two. Quick pull-up three. Air ball. That'd be Spurs ball. Pacers cooling off a little bit. Sohan off the bench. I mean, Manu Ginobili made a career coming off the bench. So, who's saying Wemby's a bust? AM? Through 6 games, he's a bust. And now a steal. Fast break. And I don't know who that was for the Pacers that just got the dunk. I don't recognize this dude at all. Shepherd's pie with the dunk. That might work, Adrian. Well, I don't know if someone would like coming off the bench. Probably not. Doug McDermott, pull up 3. We cut the lead to 30. No, he's not on the court, Scott. And this is incorrect. I can't get this to update over here. No Wemby right now. No Mr. Fourth Quarter. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Pacers. T209, is that directed at me or somebody else? $124.94. You cannot live in San Antonio and be a Spurs fan. If the rule is only saying that people live in San Antonio and be Spurs fans, then the Spurs are screwed. Fans ain't been showing up at the games the last 4 years. That's a missed 3, and it's going to stay Pacers ball. No reason to put Wemby on the court at all. I agree. What, the team's down by 30. Why play him? Pittsburgh, looking like, yes, the Spurs are going to lose, barring an absolute miracle. Well, when the Pacers are hitting threes way out behind the three-point line, though, Nemhard with the 3, they're just hitting everything tonight. And now a turnover immediately on the inbound pass. Spurs getting lazy, and Naismith with the bucket. They might break their team record tonight. Their team record's 152. Yeah, where's Dominic Barlow? And Bassie in there with the
Dunk of Justice.
And we're going to have a timeout. Field with the bucket. 131 points for the Pacers. Jason, everybody on the Pacers is killing us. I agree, Omar. I agree. This is brutal. Might be the worst game I've seen them do on the channel. Am I tripping every time the Spurs get the ball? Somebody keeps blowing the damn whistle. No, there's been a lot of whistles tonight. Spur of the moment. We can beat the Knicks. We beat the Suns twice. It depends which Spurs team shows up. And the Spurs have been like this for the last couple years. We've been losing ever since you had Selena Gomez. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I just saw that comment. We have been losing since I started this channel. I started this channel in April 2019. The Spurs have been losing ever since. Selena wasn't even here. There was no Selena Gomez here. She didn't come in until a year or two later, and we were already well into the losing. Barlow, Champagny, Sissoko, Graham, Bassie. Empty the bench. I agree. Pop's practicing something, Adrian. I'm practicing these Ricolas. I'm on number 6 or 7. We put up Connor. Juan, you know half your statement's wrong there. They beat the Suns with Booker and Durant. And if you're saying the Suns aren't good enough with Booker and Durant to beat our Spurs, then you're not saying much about the Suns team because Beal's probably going to be injured most of the year. He's injured all the time. So Beal's going to miss a lot of time. So if Kevin Durant, which, by the way, I believe the Suns were undefeated at home with Durant last year, and the other guy's out, well, Booker out. I'm just saying, you tell me Kevin Durant and Devin Booker aren't good enough and need Bradley Beal? Is that your logic? Because if that's your train of thought, you're saying the Suns are weak without him. And he's going to miss time. You're actually saying then Durant and Booker aren't very good and they need Beal. Nice try. Try again. I think Vassell is the key. I mean, not having Vassell certainly hurts. It's all good. It's probably a Suns fan being butthurt that we won. They're gonna make excuses. Oh, we didn't have Beal. Booker wasn't 100%. Yeah, he dropped 31. How much? It's all right. He played fine. I'm sure you're thrilled our team's losing by 35 now, but this team that's losing by 35 beat your Suns twice. So what's it say about your finals team? Not much. Champagne with the runner, no good. And now I have a pull-up three, and I don't even know who that is. Shepard. I don't know who Shepard is, but he just dropped another bucket on us. The All-Star game is a popularity contest. So that being said, Wemby does have a legit shot of making it. Devontae Graham with his first shot of the season. Or maybe not his first shot. But Scott with the $5 super chat, he says, back in 2013 at Nike Summit, our draft pick. Oh gosh, Livio Jean Charles had 27 and 13. Schroeder and him played a great two-man game. Whatever happened to him, no idea. But thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. No idea. No idea. And this Shepard guy hit another bucket on us. Sybil Shepard hit another bucket on us. We're going to have a whistle on the Spurs. Are down by 40. The Spurs were better than them on that night one. Better for the year? No. No, we're not a championship team. I'll admit that. But the any given Sunday rule, anybody can win on any day of the week. Or some teams just have better matchups than others. Sandro for three. Nope. So you guys said the Pacers record is 152. I don't know if the backups are going to be able to get 16 or more points to at least tie it or break it. I don't know who any of these guys are for the Pacers anymore. But they just turned the ball over. Little white guy just ran out of bounds. McConnell? I seriously don't know any of these guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys, if you're still watching the game on TV itself, don't know who these Pacers players are either. Unless you're a Pacers fan, then you probably know. Dominic Barlow has checked in the game. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for two. My man Shepard with the foul. Connor, we need a point guard and probably a legit center. Mick, I know is out there for the Spurs. This is wrong. This is still not updated. I can't believe ESPN probably checked out on the game because the Spurs are down 1 million. I keep refreshing it. And their box score is way behind too. If you go to the box score, it's like 40 points behind. I don't have a way of fixing that, unfortunately. Barlow made both. 7 minutes to go with this train wreck, my friends. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it. Trade our 6 of our first round picks for Tyrese Halliburton. We're going to have a whistle. Ball went out of bounds, and it will stay with the Pacers. I understand it, Eliza. It is Pacers ball. And they try an alley-oop, and they alley-oop it right into the stands. Nah, Kokushibo, I'll stay here for a little while longer. Mamu drives to the paint, gets the layup. The Spurs get to 100. Yes, all the starters are out. The starters are out. This is wrong. I don't even know who these guys are that are shooting anymore. Champagne for three, no good. Pacers ball, and they turn the ball over. Trisman, no, he's not. Trismas, excuse me. But maybe he can be. I'm not giving up on him yet. And another turnover by the Pacers. These backup players are not going to get on the point record. Devontae Graham spins around, jumper, no good. Whistle, going to go to the line for two. I don't think the Phoenix Suns have ever won a championship, boy, have they? What? I don't know if you're trolling, but I don't think the Suns have a championship. I know they went to the finals recently and lost. Then the Charles Barkley team lost in the 90s. Do the Suns have a championship? No, I think it's 0. Must they have one from the 70s that I'm not remembering. Halliburton's all done, fluid ounce. He's done for the game. Starters are out. I know it shows him on the court. This is outdated. I can't get ESPN thing to update. Spurs are down 1 million with 5.5 minutes to go. That three-pointer is no good. Champagny with the rebound for the Spurs. Blake Wesley's checked in for San Antonio, so they're really emptying the bench. Wesley into the paint. Out to Mamu. Mamu's the 3. No good. Pacers ball. An alley-oop dunk to get them to 141. Or 140. Sorry. I don't know. Well, the Suns in the 70s. I don't know when they came into the NBA. I have no idea. I have the foggiest idea. Barlow turnaround jump hook is good, and the Spurs cut the lead to 36. Chris Mass probably for at least another 10 games. Suns never got a chip. Okay. I honestly couldn't remember. I didn't think they did. Guy with nice afro for 3. I don't know his name, but he's got nice hair. Now, you know, I'm now standing there because I want to see if the Pacers break their team record of 152. Monty Graham throws the ball in the stands that is tipped out by McConnell. And it'll be Spurs ball with 4:20 on the clock. I got to see if the Pacers break their record. I don't want to miss history. Not wrong side of history. Granted. But what the hell? Wesley drives into the paint. Pulls up with a J. No good. I actually thought he may have double drilled there, but the Pacer probably got the ball. It is empty in Indiana in the Gainbridge Fieldhouse because their team is annihilating ours. I'm sure it was not full to begin with. Afro Man with the drive and a dunk by Afro Man. I like this dude. He's got nice moss and he's killing our team. 145 to 104. And now another whistle. Barlow takes it into the paint. I know a lot of folks like to see Barlow get more minutes, but there's not minutes up for grab right now. Nike game, Gene Charles had 27-13. It was World versus USA. Best court that day, huh, Scott? Devontae Graham in the paint. To Barlow. Barlow pull-up jumper. No good. Mama's going to swat out of bounds. And the Pacers have 3.5 minutes to break their record. DJT, we are awful. Adrian, I don't know if it's the DUI. Spurs don't play on Mondays. Apparently not, Joe. Your TV's at 7:03. Welcome back, Phil. I don't know why I'm still here with the Spurs getting blown out, but I am curious to see if the Pacers beat their record. Thank you, William. Appreciate it. Preach the kind words, man. Gotta see if we can break, if they're going to make history. Mondays do suck, Mickey. Going back to work day, not a fan. McConnell makes a free throw. 6 points away, I think. No, Fred, this is way... ESPN stopped updating who's on the floor ages ago. It's not updating at all. I hit refresh, nothing happens. No way the starters would be in there this late. Sean Wemby right now, I'm sure he's thrilled to be on the... Watch his team be down 43. Champagne in the paint, layup, no good. Pacers ball, they have 3 minutes. Afro Man for 3, no good. You're welcome, JC. Save your tickets. This might be history. Devontae Graham, headband power, pull up, jumper, no good. Afro Man with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 2.5 minutes to go. Yes, Phil. 7th game of the year, 2 games by 40. Afro Man drives to the paint. The reverse layup, no good. The putback dunk is good, but we have a foul before that. We might have 2 free throws coming up. I just checked back after a movie. Yes, we're down 43 at kills. We're down 43. Thank you, DJT. Wholly dedicated Spurs fan, stay to the end of this. We might have a shot at the number 1 pick again. Are the Spurs a drug cartel? All I see is bricks. They give playing time Don Barlow more well big. Do you prefer Don Barlow over Charles Bassey, Patrick? I don't think the Spurs are going to start Dominic Barlow anytime soon. I've seen some mixed reactions this year so far with Charles Bassey. Some fans kind of on board, some fans not. TSR, kidding aside, this worries me. Wemby looked neutralized today in second half Toronto. Yeah. He had that great game against the Suns, and first half against Toronto was cooking, and then not getting involved. In today's game, he was just forcing shots. But the only time he could get shots is when he had the ball and brought it up and just said, okay, I'm going to take a shot. I'm not worried about Wemby. It's very early in his NBA career. I'm not worried at all. Is this score concerning? Yes. I don't think it's that he's done anything wrong, Joshua. He's just not doing anything to move the needle, per se. He's a fantastic shot blocker. I don't think he'll be a starter with this team, but he's certainly fine off the bench. You're welcome, Parker. Jordan, is it Michael Jordan? The concern, 2 games in, and I don't know what to make of our team. We beat the Suns twice, who are a playoff team. Yes, they're missing Beal, missing Booker for one. They still beat Kevin Durant and the Suns, the future Hall of Famer, an NBA champion, something this team doesn't have. They almost beat Dallas, and then they blow a huge lead against Toronto. They're getting crushed by over 40 tonight. The Clippers beat them by over 40. I don't know what to make of this team. Are they a playoff team? Are they a play-in team? Are they a lottery team who just got lucky in Phoenix? Who the hell knows? Find out Wednesday. They'll probably beat the Knicks and confuse us some more. You know what? The small ball teams. I mean, we beat the Warriors in the preseason, and they were small ball. So maybe that could be it. The Spurs are going to do very well against small ball teams with Wemby's size and teams with bigger players. Maybe not. No, Pop's not running play for him at all. We're a lottery team. Armando, I don't know. Koshiba, I said either a play-in team or a late lottery team, i.e. 13th or 14th. I think we're somewhere in there. It's kind of in purgatory. My man Afro Man is at the line for 2. He missed the first one. Yeah, that's 5. That's a Kalo 5. That's fair. And yes, Anthony, it could be part of the problem right now. CB, this is yeah. It's a massacre. There you go, right? That's a true statement. That's fair, Butterfly. Mom around 3-point land. 8 on the shot clock. 2 minutes to go. Dropped off to Blake Wesley. Wesley over to Barlow. Barlow drives baseline and throws up a layup. Kind of a hook. No good. Mama with the putback. And the Spurs have cut the lead to 42. The record for the Pacers, I believe, is 152. Somebody dropped that in the chat earlier. They're close to getting it. They might not get it. Let's hold them off. Let's keep them to 151. Drive and a miss by I forgot the dude's name. Shepard. Spurs ball. Westfield will drive in the paint. Nice aberratic layup, and that's good. Down to 40. Let's go, Spurs. Chargers and Jets. That's it, Carlos. Thank you. Headband guy with a big dunk. 150, 108. It is 152, Joshua. No, Victor's not on the court. Tagalog. That's a miss for the Spurs. This is all wrong. ESPN's not updating it. An off-bounds pull-up jumper is no good, and we're going to have 2 free throws for the Pacers. You should probably get both for the moment. Yes, we can drop 42 in a minute. Yes, you are, Benjamin Lynn. You are still a Spurs fan after this. You know you are. And so am I. I know you are, but what am I? The Pacers are 1 point away from tying their team record. Is Bob getting blown up on the Twitters? They have tied their team record. They tied their team record. Do you, William? I'd like to see Headman guy listed on the official box score. Lazy Jones, it's 152 to 108. Mamu pull-up jumper, no good. Foul going on the line for 2. That's a real score. That's real. I'm not trolling my own team. I'm a Spurs fan. I want to put that up there. That's a real score. There's 52 seconds left. We're down by 44. The silver lining, we're not down by 50. Joe, there's still 76 games left in the year. Or 75. 76. You missed the second one. Both teams in the bonus. It is Pacers ball. One more basket and they beat the record. That shot is no good. You got to think the players are going to force shots now to try to beat the record. Spurs on a fast break, and Champagny with the huge
Dunk of justice.
The Pacers ball. They need a bucket to beat the record. The fans are cheering. The fans are standing and giving them an ovation. They want the record. Are they going to get it? 4 on the shot clock. They're not even going for it. They're not going for it. The fans are probably not happy. Thunder dunk of injustice. There you go. All right, Scott. I'll catch you later. That's right, Spurs family. They could have went for the record, and not the Spurs are just going to dribble the ball out. Well, my friends, normally I look at the box score. I don't want to look at the box score for this game. I really don't. The Pacers killed us. If there's any Pacers fans in the chat, congratulations. You guys laid it on us tonight. You gave us a whooping. This was the first back-to-back for the Spurs, and not a good one. So if you guys could hit the thumbs up on the way out, would appreciate you. I've been very sick, but still here for the whole game.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
And I'm going to head out and call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out. A tough loss for sure. I'll be back Wednesday. We'll be back Wednesday for the Knicks and Spurs. That game's on ESPN. Hopefully we can turn it around and get a win. Thank you all so much. Until next time, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.